CPA. Amandla.
CPM.
Haya, kwa majina mimi naitwa Steven Ngida. I'm an aspirant from the CPM coalition. I'm Kikuu Ngida. That's my name. Sasa we are here to decline about the results of yesterday, which elections were done even when one coalition was not represented. It is very unfortunate, and from today we are here to say we are not satisfied, and I personally, I am an aspirant, Secretary General, I am not satisfied. Therefore, we request the institution to kindly go for by-election, because there was rigging of election. Tulipata maballot paper zingine ambazo zimewekwa hapo, na tulipopeleka petition it was not followed up. So that is what we are requesting, our petition to be heard and let it be implemented. Therefore, that is the reason as why we are not satisfied.
So where are you going to take your petition? Are you going to go to where the school, or where are you going to take the petition? Where was it?
No, just continue.
Just continue. Ulipeleka wapi petition yenu? Ilikuwa shule ama wapi?
Petition were taken to the dean, and as petition was being checked, the dean asked for the election of SEC members. We are not satisfied, and that is the reason as why we are here.
So maybe the school will not listen to you. Which step are you going to take?
The school did not listen to us. We tried, we write letters to the dean, and they never listen. So when they don't listen to us, we will take the necessary action.
It is what?
In the election commission, the decision made to run the election of 30 members concurrently with the listening to their appeals, it's unfair because those two processes are interlinked and one process depends to another, whereby you can't vote in the SEC members and those people going to vote, their victory is in doubt and the petitions are not heard. We want to tell the MEC that we are not satisfied and we are not happy. It's a form of impunity whereby you just make decision aimlessly and you are violating the constitution that was written by the school itself. They violated the constitution, Article 76, Section B, Roman 2, whereby we have a time schedule that appeals be received and listened before any further action be taken. But instead, the MEC itself decided that they are going to proceed with electing SEC members, of which as a coalition we didn't take part because we felt the process is not free and fair. We therefore want our Vice Chancellor, Professor Solomon Shibairo, to come down and follow the bottom of this matter. The reports he is being received, the reports ambazo anapewa yeye kama Vice Chancellor, they are fake. The people he appointed, they are doing things based on how they understand things. They started the process by failing to clear our aspirants in the School of Medicine, in the School of Sonars, and they went unopposed. Our supporters have been receiving threats, and even the opponents and their goons, they tried to abduct our aspirants in Kifingo some days back, that's on Wednesday. We are not happy with those decisions. Our supporters feel insecure. Whenever the elections are appearing in Mmust, some individuals come in with their interests and they tend to taint our name that this coalition is violent. We are not violent anymore. We did everything according to the school rules and regulation. No one was there harassed, but they were harassing even our supporters during the voting day. We wrote everything, we did everything in writing. During the speculated time, we submitted our bills on time. Instead of listening to our bills, they went ahead with the process. We are not happy and we want to tell the community that whatever is happening in Mmust, it is a form of corruption and we are not happy at all. We just saw new faces coming in at the polling stations, purporting to be staff from MEC. They presented the list for students and we were satisfied, the student commissioners, the student clerks. But the staffs who were there, we were not satisfied with them because they chose them basing on how they understand. And we were called for a meeting, I and my opponent, just to make a decision forcing us to accept all the processes to go concurrently. I want to say that I disagreed with that, and I told the make chair that I'm not going to take part in this election because you haven't heard my appeals. And we had enough evidence, we had tangible evidence about that. Then the delegate system is designed just to implant their leaders who have no values, leaders who can't articulate issues of comrades. Comrades are suffering, comrades are being harassed, starting from inside the institution, up insecurity issues around the institution. The leaders who go there, they're just going there to feed their stomach and corrupt, full of corruption is really happening when these leaders are elected based on tribal rights.
How many hours?
We are giving the institution 48 hours. What will happen from there? It is between me and God. Our next move as a party is between me and God.
CPM! Amanda. CPM! Amanda. Comrades, power! Power! My name is Masinga Apronarius Mukinu, the chairman of CPM party. And we as members of CPM want to say that the institution, that's Masinde Muliro University, the pattern that you started last year up to now is not good. It's not healthy to our comrades. That's why we decided to petition yesterday all the complaints that we had. You decided to sit down for hours and hours making tricks and tricks until the last minute when you decided to use force. You decided to incorporate the OCS of Kakamega. You decided to use the police officers and implant leaders in Mmust. It's a pattern that we are not going to accept. We presented our petition at the school for media to know. Number one, in school of SAS, we got an individual who had extra boxes and papers, and he had to vote 10 times for the school of SAS. He had to vote 12 times in postgraduate. Our question is, if at all, this voter who voted in SAS, who voted in postgraduate 10 times and 12 times, where did he find the original IDs? We have found that the security of Mmust, you have a tendency of collecting IDs, student IDs, from our students, more especially the Kisses, the Luyas, the Masais, the Trukanas, from our students. You harass them, you take the IDs, then on the voting day, you give the IDs to some students to go and vote. Number two, we also discovered that the institution, together with the other party, was in cooperation with the printing firm, whereby you were printing 2 copies. One you submitted to the centers, and the other copy you were giving to other coalition. That's why they had to vote until in a center, like for example in All 1, School of Education, MPH, the total number of votes were 110. Yet, the residents in All 1 from Sedu, they are only 102. That's 119% voter turnout. Imeifanyika wapi duniani? Hakuna. Imeifanyika wapi duniani? Hakuna. Wanatuchezea, watuchezee. Na sisi tumesema hivi kama CPM party. Raundi hii, ile mchezo ambao umefanya jana, watu wetu, hakuna hata mmoja alivote. And you are not concerned. And you have not given us the results. Bado hadi saa hii, umeshikilia our results. The MEC chair, Professor Kennedy Ongware, the Dean of Students, this is not the first time we are addressing you. Dr. Benedict Abuao, we are coming as a party, and we are going to ensure that we clean the electrical mess that has been happening in Mmust once and for all.
Comrades power. Power. Comrades power. Power. Na hii inaonyesha ya kwamba kuna ukora ambao ulifanyika. Mwaka ambao ulipita, mimi nilipita na kura 1200 votes. Na hiyo ndio ilikuwa the highest number of votes recorded in that school. Meaning that hata nilikuwa nimesema ya kwamba hakuna mtu ambaye anaenda kuvunja hiyo rekodi. Lakini rekodi imevunjwa, lakini siamini ya kwamba imevunjwa kwa njia halali. Kule School of SAS, it is very unfortunate, it is very painful that one of our aspirant, female representative, aliweza kushikwa wakati ambapo alikuwa anaenda kupiga kura. Hakuruhusiwa. The reason is alikuwa na birth certificate. That is not fair because msichana huyo ni underage. Hana ID. He is under 18 and the constitution of Mmust allows a student to vote with an ID, school ID or a birth certificate. And owing to the fact that up to now the university has not issued the school IDs of first years, that's why the commission allowed students to vote either with birth certificate, national ID or school ID or
As a party, CPM, Amandla, we are not happy with the results. Some of the fake ballots were found, but the university has not responded to our appeals. So we are kindly asking that justice be served. Thank you.
We are supposed to get the victory from these aspirants who are parliamentarians, and those who voted for these members watolewe. Sasa hizi kura ambazo walipiga, will they be rightful? Surely, is it rightful? Wale watu watoke sasa wetu waingie. Will it be okay? Members. So that is our great disappointment. It is again reflecting that we are neglected in this institution. It is like we are here illegally. Tuko hapa kama banki, tuko hapa kama changa, tuko hapa kama mira. It is not okay. We are peaceful. We've been peaceful. And during our campaigns, it can be recorded, and the report from all the people who came to look at this, to oversee, they can give the report, and the report will be and will indicate that our party was the most peaceful party. Sinivo Wangwan? Yes. So we know that this attention will be caught by the leader of our institution, our great Professor Shibairo Solomon, Vice Chancellor. Ninajua atatusikiza, na wale ambao wote wahusika ambao wataweza kutusaidia. Tunajua kwamba watasikia kelele chetu, na sio kelele cha ubaya, ni kelele cha kutafuta amani. Ndiposa Kenya yetu iendelee pale mbele. Let us start it below here. The leadership.
Hao kipiga kura tumechoka, kwa sababu sasa kuna wanaibiwa kila wakati. Sasa tutajua which is which, na tujui yule mwenye anachukua katika hiyo hao vijana wetu wa university. Hao wakishamaliza sijui anaendaga tu kabisa ama tena wanarudia tuweze tukajua. Unaona? Kwa sababu yule akishachukua hiyo, kama amechukua kama ni chairman kitu kama hiyo, sijui akishapata chairman hiyo anarudia mtihani huku, ama akiendaga tukapita tena anaanza upya. Unaona? Na shule isipochukua action itabidi pesa wanakijiji tufanye tuingilie. Hapana polisi kuingilia, sisi wenyewe wana kijiji. Tunaulize nini ni mbaya. Kwa sababu mabarabara zinafungwa kila wakati, au Waswahili wanaanza shughuli zao za nini? Za kampeni zao hizo. Sisi wana kijiji hatulali. Wakianza kampeni yao hiyo muziki inapiga mpaka tangia jioni mpaka asubuhi. Hata ukiwa na mke wako hapa na shemeji yako mazee yasikiko mazee.